Just getting this started. Gonna take just a second to signal boost. Alright, I think I hit all the places I usually do. Just doing some last minute checking to make sure that I'm not gonna have, hopefully not have anything go ballistic on me. Okie dokie. I think we're good to get started. I think people will start to kind of filter in as we go through. Just, okay, I had to do a quick check on the stream to see if it was going to catch up or not. So I'm only going to do this once, mostly for the representation here. I actually went and did a little bit of item gathering. There was that mock ball that I did that ended up totally being a legitimate thing. It got me an energy tank, and then there was one that I missed. So pretty much the too long didn't read of me doing this right now is basically 2 extra energy tanks up, a couple more missiles, which doesn't really matter since this guy doesn't really give me any reason to not have missiles in the first place, but as you can kind of see, even with the extra stuff, we are not doing enough to him. So I figured out basically that we're not supposed to go to this guy until much, much later. I say it like on an actual like kind of level in terms of like, you know, like getting someone who's actually a lot better at these games, or otherwise getting a Taz to do it. It is probably possible to kill that at this stage of the game, but pretty much everything that I've seen otherwise suggests that I am just not supposed to be here right now. So we're gonna come back to this guy. For the time being, we're going to go ahead and just keep progressing through. And we'll just make a jolly, you know, we'll just make ourselves a jolly trip to some other places. You know, just to kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit. My exploring did basically involve me, you know, kind of checking that, you know, like kind of where I needed to go, and, you know, like I did kind of look up a little bit of a video reference for that. So, I mean, you know, like this isn't me just, you know, like I didn't just wake up one day and start playing this and realize, oh, I'm not going the right way. Honestly, I don't really know what kind of, you know, like, I don't really see the benefit of me kind of making that kind of statement in the first place, honestly. You know, like, so, pretty much all of that to say, I know that I'm not going the correct direction because of the fact that you know, like, I watched a, you know, like, I kind of watched another person go through these and basically saw that he took a slightly different path than what I was, which was not killing the gold Dorito, gold chorizo, gold chorizo. And all of our fun favorite names for, you know, our best friend who just kills the shit out of us for no reason. I don't know how I managed to avoid literally all of those, but that's cool. I very briefly mentioned it, but I do, like anytime I do something off screen on pretty much any of my streams, with my Final Fantasy VII stream, I was pretty upfront about that one, about the fact that I wasn't going to be doing that full stream. Like, I wasn't going to do my entire adventure there because a lot of it was just me fucking up and dying. With this one, I want a decent chunk of it to be on stream if I can, but for the stuff that I was doing, in the last episode I wasn't able to make a mock ball jump, and it took me multiple times to accomplish that. I edited that out because it's just not fun to watch in my opinion. So I took the liberty of kind of doing that off screen. It got me the E-tank that I'm using now. And then I also found a second E-tank that I just missed because I thought that I was supposed to, I actually thought that I was supposed to be going that direction, and, you know, like, if that was the case, then I probably would have spent a pretty obscene amount of time just trying to, you know, land that particular hit. I'm not going to go back to save point, we haven't really done anything yet, but, so yeah, not that I necessarily think that anybody is going to, you know, like, try to call me out or anything like that. Just kind of the, you know, like, letting the cat out of the bag early. I absolutely did do some stuff off screen. It just basically equated to, like, I think an extra missile tank, really. Like, that was, like, the biggest, you know, the biggest non-energy tank gain I got from it. Okay, this is... okay, we've been here before. I think we're back up... yeah, we're in Brinstar again. So let's go to the left, let's explore that side again. I think there was a super missile door or two over there. I'm just gonna do a lot of collection for right now. That is the one part of me looking up stuff that I didn't do. I didn't necessarily look at anything more than what I thought was a sufficient push in the right direction. So we are still going to be in Explorer mode here for a while. Or just jump into Spike mode. I can't remember if I had the X-ray visor going through here the first time, so forgive me while I do this like a million times. Let's go hit that save point, because who knows if we're gonna hit a boss. It's been a really busy week, so I didn't have a chance to do this much sooner than right now. I had a couple of opportunities, but just kind of between everything that I had going on, I didn't get a chance to. I'm glad that I didn't stick to like a you know, saying like, oh, I'm gonna stream on XY day, because I would have sorely disappointed more than a handful of people. Let's see. I'm so happy about the fact that getting hit in this game does not destroy the spin jump. I also like the fact that you can break into the spin jump just by you know, just by hitting jump again. I think that that's a really nice touch. Okay, so there was nothing there. Anything here? Alright. God, it is going to be so much hell for me going back to regular Super Metroid after this. Oh, we've actually got Brinstar music proper now. Am I gonna upload more of the D&D videos? Whenever they come out, yes. If everything goes according to plan, we usually get one of those videos out I'd say like every 2 weeks or so, just because I kind of self-imposed that as a sanity check for myself so I don't overwork myself. You could compromise, go back to Project Base instead of regular Super Metroid. I actually have never done any of the other Project Base kind of games, at least not that I'm aware of. So I'd be interested in trying out some more if you have any suggestions. I've already heard one that was the Metroid randomizer. I don't know if that was Project Base or not. There we go. Can I... Hello, Morph Ball? Can I just... Okay, I guess I just couldn't unmorph ball through that. Went through that whole entire puzzle only to just go back this way. Okay, that was indeed just a giant tower to climb. See if I can get back up there. Nope. Oh, that is not gonna be a jump I can make. Oh, come on. Try one more time. Okay, that was probably like the best wall jump I'm going to accomplish, so let's just go ahead and go back the way we're supposed to. Or at least half of the way we're supposed to. Oh, are we stuck now? Come back down, little elevator. Please? Come on, don't be like that. Okay, it's just stuck up there, so we'll just go reset the room. Was there anything else over here? I don't think so. I think this was just the path up. Just doing one more loop around. Okay, yeah, that was absolutely there just to do that. X-ray this wall and we'll just go reset. Oh, I didn't get a bounce off of that. That was a extremely unintentional, perfect landing on that. I'm trying to avoid constantly commenting on it, but I really do love the way that this, I wouldn't even really call it a remake, like this mod of the game, like I really like the way that it, kind of reimagines a lot of these environments and stuff like that. I think they did some, some really good work at just, making this feel kind of like a legitimate, like a different game altogether. I'm a little bit terrified of their bosses, though. Jeez, like, they did not pull their punches on those at all. Ooh, we're getting back to enemies that actually take effort to kill. Okay, I knew that was definitely a shot block. What's down here? Oh, good, water. Okay, more use of the grapple beam. I have no opposition to that. Okay, this next one's gonna be a little bit of a long grab. Can I... Oh god. Okay. There's the platform. Oh god. Alright, we saved it. Whew! I was so scared he was going to hit me and knock me off, and then I'd try to desperately attempt to grab it, and then I would die, probably. Well, all this progress we made, let's just throw it down the river. Yep, exactly as I thought. Wonder if I can do the, let's see if I can do something here. Oh wait, no. That actually requires you to, I think, have the gravity suit to do what I was thinking. There's some glitch that you can do where you can kind of use the, I believe it's the gravity suit, but it might also just be the high jump boots. But basically, like, it really fucks the water physics in at least standard Super Metroid whenever you hit it like that. So I was just trying to see if I could do something like that, but honestly, I don't really know the glitch, so I don't really feel like kind of going through and just like trying to spend like 30 minutes just failing at it. I've got 30 minutes to fail at a lot of other things that aren't that glitch. So I guess like the comforting news is we're not in Norfair anymore, so we are probably, hopefully, clear of having to fight Ridley this early. The bad but cool news is we're probably due for a Kraid fight. Oh ho 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 ho. I need to get the fuck past this thing. Okay. Spoilers, they are weak to super missiles. Good to know. There's so many like little like ledges and stuff here. I'm just waiting for there to be a secret somewhere that I'm missing. Okay, those guys don't do a whole lot of damage, just enough damage. Well, for me, any damage is enough. Cool, an energy tank, and then I guess we're gonna get the power bombs in a minute. Okay, so things with a silver lining kind of thing on them. Those guys are definitely more of the, those guys are the super missile type weak enemies. Let's go up and to the right first before we get down into the giant labyrinth. Oh, is this all super bombs? Okay, I remember this area, actually. I think it was either on one of the ones that I died on, or it just didn't care to save my progress on it, but, or the map progress, but, I remember encountering that and just being like, well, I'm not going that way. Alright, let's go on a magical adventure to get ourselves some power bombs. There we go. And it is surprising how quickly you will go through those, just, you know, kind of just shooting 3 of them off like that. Okay, yeah, let's loop down to the left here and not go down, because that'll fuck us. And we'll loop around to get to Boss Man. Man, props to making this actually, you know, kind of look like an almost organic kind of environment. Oh, in order to get to the power bombs, I need to have the power bombs for that. That's good. We're gonna go through. We're gonna go through all of this, and it's just gonna be like, surprise! The item that you're getting is it's gonna be Grapple Beam 2. I don't know why I destroyed all of those. Oh well. Aw, man. Oh, it's gonna be one of these rooms where if we hit those guys, we lose light. But we can freeze them. One of the advantages of the ice beam is you do kind of get a 0 consequence, at least on, like, you know, hitting enemies once. that's the no-no way. We don't want to go there because that'll drop us back off into... Actually, nope. I was one room off. Whoopsie. Alright. We do want to go this way. I think it's an interesting choice, and I don't know if it's something that was just, like, baked into it, or if I've always had a, you know, like... Oh god, what am I trying to say here? I don't know if the charge shot, they just decided to always give it a vacuum, or if it's just kind of an innate property. I don't really remember, having it before getting the charge shot, so I guess they just kind of added in that as, like, kind of a, hey, here you go. Oh god, map completion, come on, there we go. I'm just gonna nope the hell out of those spikes. Oh, speaking of being out of super missiles, let's see. I've got to go back for the map pixel. Oh geez, that is through Grapple Beam Town. Alright, we got it. One room off. So the little save room down there, I thought that this door above it was the one that I was trying to avoid because it takes me back down there, and I can't remember if it's easy to get back up there or not. Whenever I realized that, you know, kind of that I wasn't at the room that I thought I was actually just one room off from it. Wow, I actually hit him with that? Okay. Let's go right and down first. Or down and right, whichever one seems more fitting. Have to be really careful about aiming those now, since I'm pretty much on my last leg in terms of missiles right now. Whoops. I'm actually concerned about missiles right now because the next thing I'm going to be dealing with is going to be our best friend, probably Kraid. And they could pull a fast one on us. It doesn't have to be Kraid. Could have probably have done that without freezing all of them, but I just didn't want to spend like half an hour just running into things and getting frustrated. I've got bad news for you. That's gonna be the second half of the stream tonight. Okay. And now we begin the eternal descent. I don't like letting them get that close at all. Is this gonna be... Oh, it's just one. We'll try to get some of our missiles back here while we have a chance. Since we have full health, it should give us nothing but missiles for now. Oh, we don't have full health. Close enough. I'll get up to about... Let's see... I'll go ahead and try to just fill up on them, because I know I'll kick myself if I don't. Didn't catch him in time just about. Okay, so I can probably wall jump up there. Okay, that works. Oh, good, power bombs. Are we gonna get those from Crate? Okay, the guys from... Okay, the aerial guys I can absolutely hit. The ground guys are the ones that I cannot. I had to hit them with a charge shot in order to get them to take any damage. Whoops. Speaking of hitting to take damage... God, those guys are trying to get hit by me. Nothing important. Oh, I guess I'm kind of full on everything. Okay, good. We do have a save point before the boss. Oh, and that's the room that I died in last time. So let's see. Might be overdue for a beam upgrade here soon. You miss 100% of the shots you don't make, or that you don't take. But in my case, sometimes you miss even more just from trying to make them. Ah, shit. There we go. Damn it. Okay, I do need you guys. Okay. This seems like this is the more difficult path to go to, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, okay, that's one way to deal with them. I'll just go ahead and go this direction since I'll have to come and loop back after Kraid, so... Okay, and that's the dash bird that I can't do anything with because, as of present... Actually, can I? Oh, that's right. I think the water stopped me or something like that. Oh no. Don't tell me I went through all of that. No, please. Water, go back down. Okay, like I have like 1 pixel or so. I need to be right on the edge. Come on. Damn it. I could probably just take off the high jump boots and get up there. Nope. Alright. Well, let me go this direction anyway, since I didn't really have a path up there to begin with. I think I kind of needed to go this way anyhow. Oh goodness, frame rate, please. Get out of this water so we can get that frame rate working better. Whew! Alright, let's kind of assess the situation here. Breakable blocks, breakable blocks. Okay, so that would have just led me out over there if I would have went through all of this. Okay, that's the gate to let him out. Cool, thanks for the missiles there, buddy. Can we get you all the way over here? Yeah, we can. Thanks, buddy. Awesome. I'm kind of relieved that those guys don't hit quite like the Mack truck that they do. At least not yet, anyway. Oh, that's generous of them. Although that does mean that my whole trying to recharge my missiles at the little spawny guys was completely wasted, but you can't win them all. I'd rather be over-cautious than under-cautious. I've definitely made that mistake before. I don't think it would really be right for me to do my my usual kind of thing on here where I try to basically defeat a boss and then call that good. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to defeat Kraid, and I think from that point I'm going to try to explore the next area. Ow! What's hitting me? Oh, it's spikes. That's what it is. Jeez. Actually took a hot minute to kill him. Alright, let's see if we can get the the Kraid quick kill. Up, down, up, down. Oh, he's going way fast. Oh, jeez. Come on, give me some missiles, please. This feels pretty much just like standard Kraid. So I mean, the good news is it's not like it's much more harder or anything like that. Not having access to enough super missiles to just do them in right now kind of sucks. Come on. There we go. Okay, he's started to do a little bit of a number there to me at the end. I wonder how possible it would be to quick kill him. Honestly, if it was a regular Kraid fight, there would be absolutely no, like, real concern at all. What is this? Space jump. Wait, this early? They're just gonna hand me the fucking best platforming item in the game. Not only that, but it's actually a better version of it because of the fact that it doesn't just randomly drop. Fuck, dude. I'm all for this. Oh no. That's why. Because they've made the necessity of it that much more Oh god, that is awesome. Okay, cool. I would say, well, there goes all the platforming challenge of this game, but I am certain there is going to be more down the road. And not only that, but almost everything is covered in water, so even if, we still got that to look forward to. There's a super missile just hanging out up there. We have lost the sound of the space jump, but that's okay. There we go. Now we have a nice little spinning ball of death going on. What is up with this room? Well, I guess part of what is up with it is it's almost entirely covered in spikes. That's one thing. Geez, whenever I was doing this earlier, like, I had no chance of getting through this in, like, even close to one piece. This whole room is just made for this. Jeez. Oh god, that scared me. I totally thought I had to fight, fucking Spore Spawn again. There's still that one room over there, but I think, okay, I see where we go for that. So let's loop back and explore, like, these last 2 pixels. Or let's just go the wrong direction as well. Why not? Oh wait, has this place, like, entirely changed, or has it always been like this? Alright, there was the fabled jump that I screwed up so much earlier. Thank you for the energy tank. Man, like, last episode, I was pretty much completely out of, like, entirely out of energy tanks, and now I'm, like, actually, like, really stocked up on them. Like, there's not going to be a whole lot more that's, you know, like, assuming that this, follows traditional kind of standards of, you know, the way that they handle things. There really shouldn't be that much more, you know, kind of, that's going to do tremendous amounts of damage to me. And obviously there is going to be, like, you know, like the handful of enemies, including but not limited to bosses. Also apparent. Oh wait, that's right. That's the. Is that the power bomb area? I'm not sure. We'll go back to it. The question is why would I even need to go back this way? Let's go get that pixel sorted out. This game is still teasing power bombs at me, so at some point I need to figure out what's up with that. Okay, those guys just died of missiles. These areas, yeah, that was power bomb area, that's what it was. Okay, let's go down to the right. Let's see, so right. Okay, I've got to make the long path out of it. Right, up, right, right, right. Down, down, right, right. Watch as a madman tries to make sense out of his own directions that he vocalizes. I'm never gonna dodge enemies that good again. Or I'm just gonna do it again. Okay. It's okay. I always give myself a chance to screw up again. This room has a whole lot of empty space, but I actually really do like this particular room. Okay, I absolutely went the wrong way there. This is like my 1 pixel of actual spot to scan. So what I needed to do instead of this was get back up to the door. There's 2 doors to this area, so can I just go down through here? Yes, I can, but I do kind of okay, no, that's the right direction. Just go straight down and just keep going down. But did we get this item? Okay, I can make this. Okay, I'm in the right spot. There we go. Okay, we did indeed get that. I think that was the ridiculously high jump boots get area. Okay, so from here we can go to the right again. Hopefully. Unless it's blocked off by power bombs. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. I forget whenever we kill bosses in this game, it actually opens up some of these locked off doors. Oh no, you guys. Not you. Good thing is they die just like Metroids. There we go. God, I really need to get kind of accustomed to the fact that I actually have, like, a ridiculous arsenal of platforming options now with the space jump boots and being able to break into a spin jump pretty much on a whim. Okay, that's a missile switch, but nothing else. 9 gates remain. That's going to be the fun and annoying part of the backtrack of this, is going back through and getting all of the getting all of those kind of doors that I missed. So we've pretty much cleaned up shop here in Brinstar, like just like on a whole level basically. I mean, like we've still got a little bit of stuff over there, but I'm not sure if we can get there or not yet. We'll make a quick adventure over and try. So if we don't find anything over here, my plan is to backtrack all the way back to the wrecked ship, see if there's anything else that we can explore over that away. Failing that, ooh, actually, there's an item down there I can try to check for. Kind of failing that, ooh, that's there we go. If we don't find anything in the wrecked ship, then from that point I'm gonna have to just you know, keep exploring around and figure out what I can do. So you know, whenever we get to that point, it's gonna be a lot of exploration. Just like last time, I'll try to you know, like I'll try to keep going for about another hour or so and see how far we get. If we're close to any sort of significant progress or something like that, I'll make that my stopping point. But I do recall there was a room somewhere here that was blocked off by spikes that we had to jump up. So I'm actually curious about that, and I'm wondering if I can find that room again, if I haven't already. We have got a ways to go to get back over there. I am gonna drop by that save point just to make sure that I don't explode and die. We've hit all of those items, I believe. Crate, that's where we got the space jump, so nothing over there. It does kind of stink that it doesn't really provide you a means to, you know, tell which items on the map you've already kind of properly explored. No, I already got that one a long time ago. The good news about having the space jump boots like this is the fact that that does actually very far open up my ability to traverse some of the water areas that I was having maybe a little bit of difficulty with before. Once you get out of the water, you can actually properly execute the space jump, so pretty much my idea is to try and see if we can go back to the wrecked ship, go back to any of the watery areas from before that we were maybe having some difficulties with. Maybe get some cake on the way. Okay, that's a door that we couldn't get to before because of the super missiles, but it is now open to us. Alright, this is Brinstar proper, so I guess I didn't hit that door the last time I came through here. I'm a little bit disappointed. Like, that crate was actually so easy. I don't know if that was I have way too many energy tanks for my own good, or if he was just actually like not that bad of a fight. Like, I honestly, most of the damage that I took was just because I'm an idiot. Case in point, this is a dead end. I'd say it's probably not frame perfect, but I do like to imagine that it takes a little bit of ability to kind of get through there properly. It's always nice, especially in this game, there's like the little tube that you can power bomb. It just always feels so good to land the jump on the last frame of that. Like, I don't know what the window is. It's at least like from my experience of playing it, it's a fairly easy kind of leap to make. Basically, right as the power bomb's getting to the near end of his explosion, you just do the jump then, and then the glass shatters at that point. Okay, we already hit the save point recently, so let's just go ahead and go over here and just try to do this. Well, I can definitely see... Oh wait, never mind. No, I cannot definitely see why this was an issue earlier. God, it just feels so surreal now being like, you know, oh no, I can maybe make this jump. And now it's just kind of like, oh no, I absolutely can just freely get it now. So if there's nothing on the left wall over here, then I think we're pretty much out of luck, and I'll just keep exploring. Hey there, Yoshi. Oh, god damn it, that's what it is. Okay. We're getting power bomb blocked now. Okay, so that we can't get because of power bombs. Let's go check that item. We'll use this as our loop back. Yeah, okay, that does kind of lead to... Oh shit, that's power bomb blocked as well. Oh, there is a missile over here, though. I can probably cheese and get that now. Yeah, let's go grab this, and then we'll begin our journey back. Oh god, okay. Whenever you get into the water, you cannot space jump, so it's only whenever you get out of the water. I have a feeling that power bombs are not going to be available until the end game, so... That's just a hunch on my part, admittedly. Oh, come on, Space Jump. You were actually glitching and letting me do this earlier. There we go. So I'm not going to fret too hard about the fact that I'm getting power bomb blocked, especially since my earlier gold Dorito led me to believe that I was going the wrong direction, even though on that one I was actually just not supposed to go that way yet. You didn't miss a whole lot. You did miss a Kraid fight, as I was saying earlier, like a very slightly disappointing. They definitely scaled him according to kind of where you would be at this point. They didn't really change the fight a whole lot. He was basically, just from the get-go, a Phase 2 boss of Kraid, if you've ever played the original. So, I mean, you know, like, you did miss the fight, and I did get to about half health with it, but you didn't really miss much in terms of anything outside of me getting the space jump, really. I could be wrong. I'm at a point now where like I'm starting to lose track of everything that I have and haven't done, so I think that that's the only thing that I've gotten. You know, like I'm not gonna count missile and super missile upgrades. Just be really obsessive and come back at the end of the video and just be like, I collected approximately this many of them. Be especially difficult in this game considering the fact that the missiles and super missiles kind of go together. Oh god, I hate to pause so much, but I honestly am just lost right now. Okay, I think I can just go this way and go up. Oh, Yoshi, you probably weren't here whenever I made the statement earlier, so the, you know, like, the full description will be kind of like whenever this video goes up, if you're, like, care that much about it, but Too Long Didn't Read, Gold Dorito is out of our league. So we'll be returning to him whenever we are hopefully a little bit better prepared and equipped. My theory is we're not going to see him again until Gravity Suit, just because of the sheer volume of damage he was doing. Okay, yeah, I was just going to go check over here, and then... I think we've already got this item because we already have the grapple beam, so... Whoops. Damn it. I was trying to see if I could maybe, like, if they removed even the delay that it takes to get the space jumps to work. Making our way back to Crateria. Down left, down right. Already got that. pretty sure there's probably an easier way to get up here, but oh well. Actually, I'm not so sure. Anything up here? No. Now we just go all the way down and then to the right. Okay, yeah, and here's our elevator. Okay, cool. Every now and then, I'm just testing out little quirks here and there with the project-based engine. So what I was testing out there is if you angle up on if you angle up or down while you're near an elevator, it'll quote-unquote cancel your momentum. So you can actually kind of get a little bit of extra, you know, like a little bit quicker getting onto the elevator. It saves, like, at least for the stuff that I do with it, like maybe like not even half a second. It's just one of the few tricks that I just actually like do for the fun of it. How do you play this on an emulator? Yeah, I can speak. On an emulator? Yes. I'm currently using BizHawk. I've used a couple of different ones for Super Nintendo games before, but just in terms of kind of like general stability and just kind of overall like ease of use, BizHawk has been a pretty good one for me. I used to use SNES 9X. I've used ZSNES for a couple of them before, because sometimes games just don't emulate well, if at all, on you know, on BizHawk. So sometimes I have to resort to using ZSNES for that. I've used one other one that is escaping me, but I don't remember it particularly well. I wouldn't say that I've used a bad emulator though, so. I guess like if I had to do anything for these, my sales pitch would probably go to definitely BizHawk. And my big, you know, like there's probably easy arguments to make against it, but my big kind of thing about using BizHawk is basically that it is kind of like an all-in-one emulator. So you can play N64, you can play Super Nintendo, you can play NES, Game Boy, and it handles most, like, you know, almost all of the ones that I've used it on pretty well. So I mean, like, you know, no complaints in that area. Didn't even know this existed. But at the risk of this turning into an advertisement for that, though, what's it called? It is called BizHawk, B-I-Z-H-A-W-K. And that's going to be kind of the last thing that I say on it, just because, you know, like, I don't want to sit here and start spouting out, you know, like, this one's better than this one. I've had a couple of people before try to argue certain emulators for me, and my kind of ultimate argument for any of them is, can I play my games at accurate, you know, like at accurate emulation? Like that is my, like that is how you make me happy as an emulator customer. Ooh, Spazer. Okay, but that gets rid of our ice beam though. No, it doesn't. Awesome. That is really awesome. Okay. We've got a pixel down here to explore. And pretty much, like, that's my ultimate recommendation to anybody who's looking for emulators. Like, I will suggest one or another, but use the one that plays your games and makes you happy. Oh, that is a really weird but cool freezing animation for that. Are we like turning them into sand? Ooh. Well, I still don't understand entirely how we're supposed to go through that, but... Okay, good, 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 good. I was horrified for a second that I just screwed myself out of something. And there's an item up there as well, so I'll go and try to get that. I got the Spazer Beam. In the old game, the Spazer Beam was just a triple shot that, you know, just ridiculously widened up the... widened the arc of your beam. In this game, apparently, they let... The fuck? Hold A and B? Oh, that move. Hold... Okay, there we go. That's what they want me to do. Wow, there was an entire tutorial about how to get there and explaining that. Oh, that was... let me finish my Spazer kind of gushing here, and then I'll explain kind of that and what's going on with that. So for the Spazer, in this game, first of all, they gave it a cool new fucking animation. Like, that is just a cool looking beam. But they also let it pair with the Ice Beam, but they, rather than making it just a blue beam that you get stuck with 90% of the game, it looks like they've actually changed it to where it's now, you know, like, it gets its own animation, it gets its own freeze. As far as the little hold down A-B thing that I just saw, it's this move right here, where you kind of do the invincibility, or the damage boost, basically. So I discovered that while I was watching one of the videos, and like I actually did it in a couple of my previous videos and just didn't realize it. The standard way to kind of do it is to be holding the dash button and then take damage from an enemy and then like hold the opposite direction of the way that you want to go, and that gives you the damage boost. But in this, they kind of made it to where you can just kind of do it at will. And there's like a, it was during the Crocomire fight, there's actually a section there where you're supposed to do that to get the item on the other side of that. Ooh, super missile. And just to, you know, assure that I do read my messages, what boss do you think is next? Honestly, at this point, we don't really have that many left, so I mean, like, you know, my money is on Dragon being next, just because, like, they've got to save Ridley. Like, it's gonna be really weird if Ridley is the third of 4 bosses that we fight. So, like, that's where my money's at. As far as mini bosses go, we still have like a small handful of those that we can kind of pick from. So I mean, Snake-A-Gator, also known as Batwoon, you know, like that's a high possibility of being one of the next ones that I fight. I guess we've already done Crocomire. We've already done Spore Spawn. I feel like there's one more that I'm missing. I'm not really sure because ever since I started speedrunning Super Metroid, I kind of have lost track of the, I've kind of lost track of what mini bosses actually go. The Chozo boss, I was mentioning that earlier. We're gonna come back to him. That's the one that I was missing, the Gold Dorito. We're gonna get Gravity Suit before we tackle him again, so you didn't miss anything there. If you want to watch me fail the boss again, you can, whenever this video goes up, you can just tune into that and take a look at it. Spoilers, we're gonna have to go back and visit him. What is here? Ooh, the next thing, a super missile to unlock. 8 gates remain. There's something beyond this. I have no clue how I'm supposed to get to that, because There does not seem to be anywhere here that I can easily do a speed boost to, but that is the reserve tank, so who knows. I am going to drop down and save again just so that I don't forget that I got that, because I am the type of person who would, you know, like die, have to restart, and completely go through there again and forget that I had not hit that. Alright, let's go up to the left and then we'll go into the wrecked ship. Yeah, I wasn't kidding earlier whenever I said you really didn't miss a whole lot. I did do some off-screen farming, and that's about it. Imagine the person has never played... Imagine a person has never played Metroid playing this game. Oh god, like... Honestly, I think it would be just a... I'm not really sure. Like, on one side, I imagine that this game would be a lot more difficult because there's a little... You know, a significantly less amount of hand-holding that's gone into it. But at the same time, like, I don't think that they would be really too far off. Like, if they played this one first, there would absolutely be a little bit of, kind of contention on it because, like, in my opinion, I feel like they, and, you know, through no fault of the game, like, I just feel like with this mod, like, they've done a few more creative things with some of the tools that they have, and, you know, like, they teach you things a little bit quicker. So I'm not really sure, and honestly, I'm not a good person to be making that judgment call in the first place because, I've been playing this game, like, series for so long that I honestly don't know what it's like to be, like, new at it anymore. Let's go up and to the left and explore that upper area just because I have a feeling there's something there. There's also this little spot up here that's just quirking me out. Oh, that's why this is up here. Because we have that open now. I don't think that a person playing this game for the first time would necessarily be completely left out to dry. But I do think that there would be some severe, you know, like a severe amount of just, you know, challenge and struggle involved with it. Like, I don't think that they would necessarily, you know, they might get through it smoother than I am. I'm not gonna discount a person who's never played this game before. I think it would be challenging, but I don't think that it would be impossible, is kind of what I'm getting at. Okay, this kind of led to where I wanted to go in the first place, so that's all the better. Is there something up here that I had missed? I think this is where we got the Varia suit. Actually, yeah, this absolutely is. And once again, you know, not to discount, you know, Super Metroid, my favorite SNES game, like, almost hands down. And, you know, like, it's definitely a compliment towards the person who made this mod. Once again, I'm looking at my comments and realizing that I absolutely forgot to drop the link to him in the following videos after the first one. So I need to do my part as somebody playing this and giving it all this praise and, you know, props and everything, and actually give this guy the fucking, you know, like, kind of shout out he deserves. Yeah, fuck you, robot. I don't think I needed to destroy that one. God damn it. I really need to do that because I always try to make an effort whenever I do these, you know, kind of do videos where I'm kind of playing through somebody's modded version of the game, I always like to have a way of other people being able to easily access it, and I have absolutely dropped the fucking ball on this one. I will not be gentle on myself about that. Like, I have legitimately screwed that up. This game is just teasing me with those power bombs. Okay, there's absolutely something up here, I believe. I can't remember what this was. Was it just another? Yeah, it's just another switch. I think, honestly, those switches are probably the biggest reason I'd say that someone who is playing this game for the first time would honestly probably find it fairly accessible just for the fact that you get those kind of hints. Can I make this? Ah, damn it. Okay, I can't micro adjust as well as I'd want to, so... Okay, I'm not gonna waste my time trying to do that. Get all the way up there and find one that I absolutely just physically cannot do, just out of sheer impossibility, and then, you know, get upset, so... This one, however... There we go. Oh god. There we go. Oh shit! So once again, you screw this up and there is no like micro adjusting for it. You pretty much have to treat your wall jumps there kind of like you're in molasses, which you kind of are. There's a save point up there. We're not gonna make it to that save point, though. We probably could have made it to that door, but... Oh shit, is that the way we have to go? It might be. Because that save point just goes into the boss room, and then that goes straight down into Meridia, so... The question is can we get back up there? Oh, damn it. I think we have to go back over this way. Well, I think I just screwed myself out of it with that. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to be fancy with it, but I honestly just need to quit screwing around. Nope. So once again, you know, like I was just a pixel off with that, and what ended up happening is at the last second it registered my right input instead of my left one. Just really need to hammer into that wall before you make the jump. Alright, I want to try to get over as far as I can, up as high as I can. Alright, here we go. Oh god, no, that is not a possible jump. We are spinning our tires, so let's just, let's get out of here. I just realized there are Metroids in the background of this wrecked ship. Not gonna waste a million years doing the wall jump up there like I have been for the past hour, so let's just go up this way. Could go Morph Ball, or we can just do it the silly, awful way. Okay, go to left, down, and then through. I think I completely got off topic on new person playing this game, but I think my justification for it is part of the joy of playing Super Metroid is getting lost. And the fact that this game, honestly, like, I won't say it's the best, I won't say that it's amazing, but it does a pretty good job of kind of breadcrumbing you. The little gates that you kind of have to get in order to kind of progress through the game, I think that those are a good addition just because they kind of lead you to, you know, kind of where you need to go without necessarily, you know, like, you don't get completely lost as much as you just kind of do like I did during my last episode and just kind of spin your tires a little bit too much. That's going to be a common thing that I say, by the way, because having the space jump, everything is just spinning now. This is the spin game. Oh no. Okay, we can do this. Now what's up here? Oh, that's just the save point. Okay, this was just the path up to Fantoon. Just for giggles, let's go back into here for the save point and just to see if we missed anything in his room. Oh, that's right, the save point turned off. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, and his room is just literally a room. If you guys want to see another fun Metroid game, I'd suggest, you know, check out my run. Self-advertisement, but just in general, check out the check out Super Metroid Rotated. It is the exact same game as Super Metroid, except everything is, you know, like tilted 90 degrees to the left. I can't remember which direction is tilted, but it is tilted in a direction. Oh, good. We can't go down to Meridia yet, so all my fears about going there are completely fine. The problem is that I do remember a second way to get into Meridia. I guess we can go back to Norfair and check out, I think that might have been where the spike room is, so we can try to do that. Both of those doors are completely shut down. Do we have to restore power to the ship? God, this section right here, like, just being in the water and going that, like, slowly, it just made me feel like I was, you know, like in space or something like that, which, for this game, which is kind of like a spacey horror type game, is pretty awesome. Not spacey horror. Like, there are, like, some horror aspects to it, but it's supposed to be an adventure platformer more than anything. I guess the mod is trying to make it into trying to make it into a horror game. Let's go up and explore that top left room before we completely leave this area. I just want to make sure before I leave and come back. I do know that we need to get something involving the power bombs that have been just held over our heads the entire time. But outside of that, I think we were basically... Okay, I think I remember going through there, because I remember that was the spikes that nearly killed me last time. Okay, and that's just the switch that we've already hit. I hope that the more switches that we find, like I'm really hoping that they'll keep kind of adding these layers of requirement to them. So the last one that I hit had to use super missiles and required a little bit of the, like I think it required the space jump to get to. So like I'm really excited to see, like, you know, how many more of those kind of, not exploitations, just kind of like those requirements as you go through the levels, like, you know, kind of what tools they make you use to get to them. Like, I hope that they keep that updated and fresh. See, I'm terrified to say it because I don't know if I'm going to be anywhere like remotely near a place that I can, you know, safely say it, but I want to say that my cutoff today is going to be the gravity suit. So I'm going to set that as my soft goal for this. Whether or not we hit it is going to be another story. Whether or not we actually make it there in a timely fashion is also going to be another story. But damn it, we'll get there one way or the other. If not this episode, the next episode. At the rate that I'm going with this, I do predict that there are probably going to be about 2 more episodes, maybe 3, depending on how much backtracking and forward tracking is involved in getting through the other areas. There's a path to the right that I haven't explored for some reason. Is that the Meridia path? Maybe. Oh wait, this is the, that's right. Actually, is it? Oh, okay, this is Meridia. This is the place I was thinking of earlier. I noped out of this because I was being a little wimp. Okay, let's go to Meridia. Also known as platforming water hell. Doesn't seem to matter which way I go. Pick my poison, I guess. Okay. Oh geez, frame rate. I understand that doing water physics probably isn't the easiest thing in the world, but jeez. Slow down to a crawl. Oh hey, and that space jump upgrade that I got, entirely useless now. Not gonna lie though, that's probably a good thing for them to do. It's gonna make the gravity suit that much more of a reward whenever I get there. Oh jeez. Alright, let's just kind of keep going for now. Don't get stuck in the quicksand. Speaking of quicksand. God. Had a bit of an itch. Don't want to get sucked into quicksand, that would suck. I'm just trying to clear out the map at this point. Okay, sand cannot jump through. Not easily, anyway. What does Mappy Map say? Map tells me there is an item upgrade up to the top. Let's try to go up for it and see what cuts us off inevitably. Oh, we are out of the water. I have one spoiler to give. Take it however you want. You do not need any advanced techniques to beat Hyper Metroid, including wall jump and mock ball. There are alternate paths to use them. Actually, like, I was reading that up on the, you know, on the website for the mod, and they didn't outright come out and say that necessarily, but the mod did claim that this is supposed to be accessible to all players of all skill types. So the good news about that is I probably will be able to complete this, unlike, you know, like the Super Metroid Impossible and the ones like that. But I definitely do know that, you know, oh god, what am I trying to say? I definitely was aware that that was a thing with this, is the accessibility portion of it, so... Oh god, even if I make it through that first one, there's spikes up there. I'm not gonna go through that. Let's just drop that. But yeah, that is actually an important thing to point out, and thanks Archon for bringing that up. Yeah, like if you're concerned about playing this game, like whenever I say after watching me play this and talk about all these crazy tricks and stuff like that, definitely do not let that be the dissuading factor for playing this. I've been doing a bunch of, you know, like silly things like wall jumping and, you know, like abusing the hell out of some things like this, but I don't think that there's been a point yet where I've felt like it is necessary. The spoiler about it is pointing this out right now. Oh, probably the fact that I wonder if whenever you say that, I'm wondering if I should even be here. After all, you did reach this area with mockballing. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. I wasn't sure what you were talking about with spoiler, because I was like, you know, like there's a little bit of story in this game, but I was like, I don't think that I've hit any story points for a while now. I'm wondering what the alternate... well, I guess there is like the other elevator path that I didn't explore. I'm not really sure what you know, what the alternate path would be to get here would be. So yeah, I absolutely mockballed to get in here. I don't know if that takes away from the point as much as it does, like, for me it's more of a curiosity at this point. How would somebody who isn't familiar with this kind of go about getting through it? More importantly, give me one of you guys. Ah, oh, come on. Not gonna be able to do it. Come on, give me one that goes way high. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna wait for you to... Shit. Come on. No, that's not gonna be high enough at all. Okay. Jump up here. There we go. We solved the puzzle. The annoying sand puzzle. Oh man. Put you right about there. Oh, I didn't really need to do that. Whoopsies. Okay, I do need one of you guys to come over this way, though. Well, that's nowhere near enough. Actually, haha! Oh no, don't tell me I'm stuck here. Please just let me out. This is beyond terrible. Wait, do I have to actually... No, that's not working at all. Oh god, that was absolutely terrifying. Jesus, come on. You know what? Let's go explore a different path. I don't feel like getting stuck there. Definitely don't feel like getting stuck there. Fuck. Let's go down and to the right and maybe we'll find something. Archon, I don't know if you know this offhand. I'm just, you know, once again, I'm mainly curious about this, but where would be the next logical place to go if not kind of down here to Meridia? We'll wait before going that way because quicksand. Let's go towards the item first. God, that one actually took a few hits to kill. It doesn't help that those that the little guys are getting in the way either. Ooh, can we? Aha! Oh, and we missed an item back there too. Okay, well, we don't have gate 13 yet. Let's see if there's anything to X-ray though. Well, there's definitely a path over there after we get gate 13. I do know where would be the normal sequence goes. The item to get is. Do you want me to tell you? For the sake of streaming hilarity, I'd say don't tell me. If you just get sick and tired of watching me just, you know, fuck around and be awful at this, then you know, we'll get there whenever we get there. For right now, just let me spin for a little bit. Because right now I'm really digging some of the sort of unintentional kind of puzzles they've got going for me right now. I am terrified that I almost soft-locked the game with that little quicksand trap, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. I think that's one aspect of this, not just the mod itself, but just Super Metroid in general. I think that's an important aspect of the game, that you not entirely know where you're going. Like, to me, I think that that really adds to the, you know, kind of your excitement of exploring this. Is like, you're not directly told, you know, go here, go and do this. Oh god, what is the term that was used for that? Is it the invisible tutorial? I think that's right. Okay, we are out of the water temporarily. Oh god, I just had a horrible thought. What if we have to fight Batwoon, but underwater, like actually underwater? There we go. I'm guessing this is the, I think this is probably going to end up being the way back to Meridia from that, from the other criteria. Yep. Fucking hell. Ah, man. Shit. Let's go explore a map up here in these two corners, and let's go to Norfair. Oh god, that denial though. Yeah, I've completely explored everything at this point except for Meridia and Norfair, so I'm gonna go check out Norfair for the purposes of just kind of map completion and using some of my newly acquired tools. Where does down go? Turian. Oh man, like that was such a cock tease, dude. It's just like, oh hey, by the way, you want to explore this area? Just go through that door. It's nothing bad that could happen. Now you can't get back, but fuck you. Okay, that's just the ice beam. There is an item still over there that I haven't got to yet, so let's take the plunge. I'm gonna X-ray very, very liberally on my way down because there has to be a path into that room that I'm missing. Such as this. Haha! Oh, if this gives me power bombs after all of this, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, good. It was just a fucking. Okay, gotta actually use fucking not beam to kill him. Well, the good news is we didn't spend too terribly much time getting, you know, kind of thrown off course by this, and we also, you know, like we got something out of it, so I'm not as upset as I could have been. Man, one-way doors, man, like that is. I'm not sure, like, if that was intentional, like, if they were expecting some, like, am I playing into the intended route whenever they do that? Pointing me back up that way because it's kind of the path of least resistance, and then being like, hey, you can't go back the way you came, so you may as well go explore somewhere else. Oh, I remember one of those rooms, I think it was the room to the right, had some stuff that I can potentially get. Oh, is this just the mock ball room? That's just the mock ball room, I think. Yep. Oh well. Yeah, I've already fucked around in this room enough. Let's just move along. I'm glad that I didn't decide to on-screen the attempts at getting that energy tank, by the way. It took me a decent handful of times. Come on, save point. You can do it. Or not. Let's try resetting it. There we go. I think where they don't have them in their own isolated chambers, they freak out every once in a while. Nope, gotta go down the old-fashioned way. Gotta go through the piss water. I'm pretty sure I've already got whatever it is up here. Oh yeah, definitely. No surprises. Okay. If that was actually kind of the intent of that, though, you know, pointing me back towards Norfair by putting that gate there, that is absolute props for creativity on, you know, doing that. As silly and cruel of a trick as I think it is, like, I very much appreciate, you know, kind of if that was the intention. Hey, you're not ready for this place yet, you know, as you can kind of tell by your struggling. So go ahead and go back and get some more stuff first. Okay, nothing of interest here. The piss water turns into lava water. We can't go that way yet. Is there an even lower Norfair? Okay, there's still a whole lot of stuff I haven't explored over here yet. A path to the left, I think that was super missiles. That looks like that connects those two areas together. That entire section over there. And then that leads back into Meridia. Shit. Okay, so we'll go left and down and we'll go through there. We'll jump up, we'll hit that save point and clear out the map at the top. We won't worry about Gold Dorito yet because we're not worrying about Gold Dorito yet. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but I definitely know that Gold Dorito is not on the agenda. And we're almost fully healed, so that's good as well. I wonder if there's like a damage threshold for those, not getting frozen. Or if that's just kind of like a happy little consequence of a lot of this. Is that, God, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. I wonder if that's just like a happy consequence of the beam, or if it is intentionally designed with those things dying in one hit like that. I did that to something a little bit earlier on as well, and I'm not sure what it was exactly, so I'm thinking it was by design that it does that. Alright, so I'm gonna have two cutoffs. Gravity suit, or completely clearing all of this stuff out and figuring out where my next actual path is. Vis-a-vis actually getting into Meridia proper, or getting the, you know, the proper tools to get to the next area. Okay, so I really wasn't missing too much whenever I was going through here. I think I remember there being something up here. Is this the spike room that I was at earlier? I think so. Because I got like all the way up here and then... Oh no, this was one that I like bit and clawed to get to earlier and already acquired the item for. Alright, so we've got everything out of here. I think we can go down into that little dip in the pool there, and then there's these areas, which I'll explore before going back down to the left. I keep very slightly shifting my metric on this, but my theory is that I'm going to go back into Meridia whenever I get finished exploring these areas. Let's go down and try to get that first. I'll worry about the optimal routing of this later, whenever I'm retrospecting on this game and jokingly tell myself I'm going to speedrun it. Okay, no, we are not. No. Get me out of here, Jane. Stop this crazy thing. There is the path to the up over here, so let's try that. Nope, that's locked off. Okay, so that one's a no-go. We'll explore those later. Let's go up and get those. I think it would take me a lot of time just to remember where everything was, much less how to properly route it all. Because I remember the optimizations for Super Metroid was collecting missiles at a, like, regular but, you know, kind of expected pace. So I'm not really sure how that kind of shit would fly in this one, or not. Let's see, okay, I'm going in the right direction. And then after I finish all of this, there's a save point that I can use to drop down and go back to business as usual. I guess one of the things that you would need to consider for routing this game is damage that enemies deal, just because, holy shit, some of the enemies, especially early on, were dealing a lot of damage. Here was the room I was talking about. Is there anything else up here before we make our adventure back down? Alright. So figuring out how many E-tanks that you can live with and how many you can live without would be a big factor to kind of getting this game routed properly. Oh, I remember this. Can I cheese this, please? Just let me go all the way to the end of this with no problems at all. Oh, can I bomb jump it? Oh no, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, I wouldn't be able to get across those, I don't think, anyway. Those are crumble blocks. So on top of being a maze, this is also a little bit of a race. Alright, fuck it, I'll bite. We can bomb jump most of the hard shit. Oh, we can't go through that though, that's a crumble block. Come on. Oh, no, not that. Not like this. Okay, just give me a straight up, there we go. Straight up trajectory. Okay, we made it up there. Is it up here that we go? Is there a path up here? Oh, those are all crumble blocks. Get the hell out of there as fast as we can, only to realize that there's nothing there. Alright. I have a feeling I'm missing something to get that, and this is just a gate to unlock anyway, so... like with everything else, we'll come back to it. The problem is I've already got something over there, so I'm gonna inevitably forget about that, I'm sure. Let's see, damn it. That goes back up to Brinstar. We don't care about that right now because we have long since been past that. We'll definitely go over here, hit this save point. Gold Dorito, I am not looking forward to my next fight with you, sir. I didn't know I could just safely stand on those guys. That was a hell of a drop down. Of course, power bombs. Those aren't power bombs, though. Okay, so let's go down there. We can get ourselves an energy refill. And there's a door over there, and there's a path to the fucking right I never explored. Oh jeez, get out of that. Never did explore over here. Nope. Whoops. Just firing off a missile into the abyss. Okay, down and to the left. That's a nice little tease before I get my energy back. Let's see. Let's go explore that right path. Actually, shit. I think I tried to do that and that was power bomb locked. Let's try it. No, let's just go to the left. Let's go to the left, explore everything over here, because I'm going to have to go back anyways, so... just gotta be sensible and realistic about this. If we have to go back, then we'll do that, but I think we're safe for right now. There was an item up to the right. I can't remember what I needed to get it. Oh. A mock ball to get up there, past all of that. Okay, that's absolutely a crumble block. Since I have the ability to kind of get up there, ooh. I'm not sure how much of an advantage that is, though. Okay, well, we're back on that one. Yeah. Even if I get through all of those... Oh god, I wish I could just get that last one to crumble. God, that is taking way too much effort. Fuck that. It's just a missile pack, so I don't feel too horrible missing it. That's the super missile that we use to get out of here, but there's a door on the other side. Let's go check that out. Or just stand in fire for a little bit. Okay. Door that we can't get through because it is locked. If I get through all of the left side of Norfair and I haven't figured out where to go, if you could just kind of like get me pointed in the right direction. But basically I've got this last little section up here to explore. If I haven't found it by the time I'm through that, feel free to let me know where to go next. That being said, I'm getting close to a point to where I'm just about to start looking towards, you know, finding a definitive point to save it and continue this next time. Oh, I remember this particular section. Oh, and I remember getting pissed off at the jumps up there, too. Because they were obscenely bullshit. Okay, I remember. This is that door. You spend all your time trying to jump up here, and it's a completely locked door. This actually feels like, this is pointing me in the right direction just because of the nature of this room. The fact that it's, you know, all requiring the space jump like this. There's nothing up here. How about up this way? Please be something of value. Anything? Thank you. Uh-oh. Is this a speed boost? Oh, what the hell was that? That's a mock ball section. That's a door. Wait, that's a door. Oh, to Meridia, that's right. God, I love how atmospheric these little sections get. Just want to check the... Okay, there's nothing up there. Let me turn off the fucking space jump, or the high jump, so I can actually make this. There we go. Spring ball, hell yeah. Wait. Oh, the spring ball naturally makes you... Oh, you can... Okay, I see. You can actually speed... Like, you can actually run with the ball now. Awesome. Fucking good job on that tutorial. I will take shit. I would have bothered even trying to guess on my own for 500. Can we go through this door now? Now that we've killed everything? Please? Pretty please? I just want to progress the game. Alright, let's go to Meridia. Different part of Meridia as well. A different blocked off part of Meridia as well. And our newfound power isn't going to help us with that. Can we accelerate underwater as well? I don't know if that is any faster at all than the standard ball. I'm gonna go for no. You got the next item in sequence. That's good to know. So there were a couple of sections I remember needing that from, and needing something like the spring ball to get through. I could go back and get that missile pack, I guess. Okay, so that direction is probably more towards Ridley than I want to go. That direction was blocked off by reasons. That one was just impassable. Alright. We can go check out the bottom right now, I think. Alright, Archie, I'm looking for a good place to kind of get myself on track without necessarily being completely lost whenever I start back up. How far away are we from a logical kind of stopping point like that? Can never really tell if these rooms are changing their palettes or not. Let's see. Item over there I'm pretty sure I was able to get. Let's go check while we're here. Oh yeah, that's just the boulder item, I remember that. Farm a little bit of energy since these things spawn a million at a time. Alright, that should do us. There's a save point, so we're in good hands there. Alright, we're back at Crockettmire. Hey, buddy. Okay, yeah, right and then down. Is there something up there? No. I'm just going crazy now. Oh, I can use my spring ball. And that super missile's awesome. Okay, we are making progress now. We are seeing things we haven't seen before. This is exciting stuff. Vastly over large chamber. Wave beam? No, super. Okay, I see where we're at now. We are on the opposite end of the coin. There's just something oddly satisfying about kind of knowing that. And that's the depressing part of this, is we are now back into explored territory. I'm just trying to figure out what I could possibly do next. Do I have to fight the gold Dorito now? Like, I feel like we're not getting him anywhere near, like, where he needs to be in terms of his life. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go try to fight Gold Dorito again. And, that's basically what I'm gonna have happen here. I'm gonna go fight Gold Dorito. Otherwise, Archon, if you know that I'm not supposed to do that yet, absolutely tell me, so that I can not just bump myself against him. Not much other to revisit places you've got Spring Ball, no? Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's that one Switch palace. There's that one place. There's a place up in Brinstar, but I've done a lot of kind of just blind exploration at this point. Alright, but it does sound like that's kind of what my next step is just to kind of go back to those places and grab that. I may off-screen grab that one, right path missile just because it's a missile pack and not really exciting. Other than that, I'm going to go fight the Gold Dorito, and I'm going to make that my ending point for today. I think I'm a little bit, like, in terms of progress, it's a little bit difficult to kind of gauge my progress because of the fact that I used to have a little bit of a clearer kind of definition of where the, kind of the big bosses are. And, just having that sort of positional relation to that, really helps with that. Whereas in this game, I'm absolutely blind right now, so I don't really have an easy way of gauging whether or not, I'm kind of ready or not for him. And then on top of that, I think with my rotated playthrough, it was kind of the matter of I knew how far along I was because of the fact that, that game was essentially the same game but turned sideways. With this, I'm pretty much... Oh god, I'm climbing Brinstar. With this, I'm pretty much kind of blind. I don't know how far I could or should be to kind of, be ready for this. I do have 18 super missiles now, though. So what I can definitely do is... I'm going to give this the good old baseball, 3 tries. First try is going to be super missiles galore. The second try is going to be... just spam missiles. The third try is going to be whichever of those two worked the best. Okay, let's just go to missile spam now. jeez, he's vomiting eggs. Oh my god. Oh my god, did we get him? Holy shit. Oh, fuck, we got him. Opening that door and going back to fucking oh god. I can't go back to save. Okay, new mission. Survive to a save point. Oh god, there's an energy restoration. Thank fuck. You can go back and save, re-enter the room. I guess it's where it locked it for the boss. But hell yes. Saving the shit out of that. That is where we will call it for the night. I was not expecting that. Like, he just started going into his next phase, and I was just like, oh, just pelt him with missiles. Alright, I'm just gonna go exit re-enter just to really cement that save in, but, thanks for watching, everybody, and Archon, thanks for the help, buddy. You did a good job of, you know, like, pointing me in the right direction, kind of making, like, these little, like, not too snarky, not too, like, spoily kind of suggestions, so I definitely appreciate kind of letting me make my own decisions and kind of screw up on my own, while at the same time kind of helping out where possible, so, you know, definitely thanks for that. It's gonna be probably next week sometime, Monday at the earliest, before I get to stream this again. I'm just gonna keep making the schedule like that. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those are all gonna be a bust. I'm not going to be streaming on those. So, just be expecting that sometime next week, and we'll keep going through this now that we've made some very unintentional progress. I'm a little bit horrified about that little looming boss just sitting right there, but we'll get there. With that, I'm gonna cut it. I'll see you guys later.